Oh, oh man. Oh man, we back in. It's been a minute. Oh man, we back in. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, listen, man. It's ASOP Boxing Talk. It's your boy Truth. That's short for Truth Over Narrative. It's episode 33. The truth is undisputed. If it's one thing about that truth, the truth is undisputed. I said if it's one thing about the truth, is that motherfucker is undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you in here, if you tapped in with me, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just do me a favor. I've been having some audio and some visual issues, kind of like all day, right? If you want here, if you could see me, just let me know in the chat, man. If you on here, if you could see me, just go ahead and drop me a comment. We hear you. If you on here, you can see me. Just drop truth or comment, hey, loud and clear. Or I can hear you. Just something. Just something to let them know that, you know what I mean? Y'all could hear and comprehend what I'm saying, man. I do not want to start cooking. I do not want to get to the business, as they say, without, you know what I'm saying, without me being able to hear, or without y'all being able to hear me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, I just want to run through, check, make sure my, you know what I'm saying, make sure my volumes is right. It looked good, but I just want to make sure that it's all good. Let me okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Yo, listen. It looked like we rocking out. Okay. ASAP familiar. ASAP familiar. Let me see. Let me see what happens if I bring this back down to 100. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We just working on volume right now, guys. All right, listen, man. It's ASAP Boxing Talk. It's your boy Truth Show for Truth Over Narrative. Welcome. This the Pat Ewan episode 33, big 33. Again, I appreciate you for joining me. I appreciate you for rocking with me. Only thing that I ask is that you please leave a like on the video. I appreciate you joining with me. I love that you choosing to rock with ASAP Boxing at this time of the night. It's 8:05 Eastern time. You know what I mean? I think it's 5 o'clock Texas time, 5 o'clock Cali time. You know what I'm saying? Um, we rocking out, man. Let's talk about it, man. Y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title, you get what I'm saying? Um, this is what we here for, man. Uh Jamel Charlo, man. Jamel Charlo. Um, yeah, yeah. Thoroughly, thoroughly disappointed in the guy, man. I'm thoroughly disappointed in that guy, man. Oh man, this hey, thoroughly disappointed in that guy, man. Sheesh, sheesh. Let me see what we got going on, man. Let me I just want to see what we got going on here, man. Let's talk about it. RBZ was good. You know the vibes, A side or no side. You know what I'm saying? Um, First of all, I hear a lot of people talking about Derrick James. They talking about the Earl Spence loss. They talking about how Frank Martin looked in his last performance. Let me tell you something, man. Um, a boxing coach could do a lot of things for you. Um, a dad could do a lot of things for you. A father figure could do a lot of things for you. An uncle could do a lot of things for you. You want me to tell you something that they can't do? Can't teach a motherfucker heart. Say it again. Can't teach a motherfucker heart. Listen, man. As long as I've known Jermel Charlo, this guy been a big shit talker. Now he been walking it too. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that Charlo ain't one of the guys in the sport that I like watching fight. And he since he's been rocking, since he left Derek James, I would say, since he left no, excuse me, since he left Ronnie Shields, got with Derek James, he been sitting down on punches, getting some real good knockouts, strong fighter at 54, top guy, right? At 54. Shit talker, twin, chip on his shoulder. You know what I mean? Big shit talker. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I found it peculiar. I found it odd that he felt the need to take the humble role versus Canelo, right? So it's okay. Take the humble role versus Canelo. I'm not mad at that. And you know what's crazy? On top of him taking the humble role versus Canelo, look in my thinking, I'm like, yo, if Charlo is taking the humble role versus Canelo Alvarez, do you know what that mean? Do you know? Listen, motherfucker had me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. Motherfucker had me fooled. I'm thinking, okay, this dude respectful through the whole build up, like through the whole, you know what I mean, the whole 8 weeks, all of the press conferences, the LA, New York. This dude respectful. He telling us, hey, I don't gotta yell and scream to get my point across. Y'all want me to be the same Charlo from blah 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 blah. Okay. First of all, give me 1 second. Hey, RBZ, Cuzzo, that's family. He in here. A side or no side, you know the vibes. A side boxing, truth. That's truth over narrative. The truth is undisputed. RIP Draco. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Gusto. About nothing and everything pod. My guy, Gusto. Shout out to my guy Boston's in the ring. I mean, well, shit, you might as well be in the ring. You in the building, though. Boston was good, my boy. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm sitting here, I'm getting hyped. And at this point, I realized it was just me. I'm hyping myself up. Yo, Charlo quiet? Ooh, we ain't never seen Charlo quiet. What that mean? You know what I'm saying? He quiet. He giving Canelo hella grace. Hella. Yeah, I mean, you wild friendly with Canelo. You ain't saying nothing out the way. But we got sound bites of him, though. I could beat Canelo. I knock Canelo out. Hey, Cinnamon, where you at, baby? Hella energy, bro. Hella, now as I'm thinking about it, hella dog behind the fence energy. Weird, bro. Weird. You know what I'm saying? Quiet dog didn't bite hard. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. I'm getting this weird energy. You know what I'm saying? You popping it. Tony Harrison, man. Look at that Tony Harrison build up with Jermell Charlo, man. Dude was talking cash money, taking over for the 99 and the 2000. You want the payday. You want the payday. Hey, Boston, you know what you know what I think it was, my boy? I ain't gonna hold you. This is what it was, man. That's what it was, man. That's what it was, man. Listen, man. Listen, bro. Come on. We're gonna talk about it. Listen, we're gonna matter of fact, because I'm cooking in here, but I'm telling you, I'm a cook Dolo. But listen, let's do this. Let's do this. Cause again, we gonna get right. I just listen. Let me throw this up here tonight. You know what I mean? Because I feel like popping my shit. I just put the link to the stream. So if anybody want to come in, you want to say your piece, you want to holler at truth, you want to let me know how you feel. Let's do it. I'm feeling that way. Let's do it. If you got something to say, click the link because we talking today. So right. All of this grace that you give Canelo, you popping hella big you not saying nothing. You got the fans, you got people that respect you as a fighter. We popping our shit. We talking, people believe in you. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is you can't do nothing for a man. He got to believe in himself. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that motherfucker drink nothing. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you got in there and you pulled a Nate Robinson. Facts. Charlo got in the ring and pulled a Paul Butler. Facts. You got in the ring and you fought Canelo Alvarez the same way Karen Chuka, whatever his last name was, fought Boots. You ran, my brother. You ran. You got the hell out of Dodge and you wanted no smoke with Cinnamon. You wanted no smoke. Matter of fact, motherfucker might as well did the Cinnamon challenge, man. You got in there and choked, bro. Pause. Crazy work. Crazy work, man. Shout out to my man Rugo. Rugo, what up, though, man? Rugo, you see my man Rugo got that picture of Tyson with that tiger, you know what I mean? That tiger in the back, man. Listen, man. Somebody said there was lions only. You forgot to say what part. You know what I'm saying? What part of that lion is you? The pink part. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like that, bro. It was wild, bro. It's wild to see a guy, right? And this would kill me. And I'm gonna just say it 2 seconds because I'm not gonna switch the subject because y'all gonna get me to switch the subject. I'm gonna say it for 2 seconds. Well, first of all, hey, if you rocking with A-Side, make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure you tap that like button if you rocking with A-Side. The channel is fully monetized now. If you want to drop a super chat, I appreciate it. We fucking with you if you fucking with us for sure. But bare minimum, please rock with your boy A-Side and hit that like button, man. Listen, man. Listen, this guy went in the ring for a check, man. The same thing that Canelo Alvarez told Demetrius Andrade is the same thing that, is the same thing that Mel Charlo went in there and did against Canelo Alvarez, man. Crazy. You came in there for a payday. This motherfucker got in the ring. And you know what's crazy, bro? Boston's. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I should have known it would. Listen, 2 things. I should have known it was bad business when he came out to that booty ass song. I don't know what song that was that Mel Charlo came out to, but I should have known it was bad business when he came out to that booty ass soundtrack. He coming out, I'm thinking it's about to be some 50, some mini men, some gangster shit that he about to get into. I'm sure whoever recorded that song for him is the same dude that recorded the Ringside with the Lions YouTube intro video for him, bro. I should have known, bro. That's number one. That's number one. I should have known on the walkout. I should have known that bruh was going full off the walk, off the music. Off the music. The shit was corny. It was corny. It was fucking corny. Number one. Number two reason how I should have known that Charlo was going to lay it down, the trunks. What if you listen, if you typing, if you here with me on the chat, what color trunks did Charlo have on? Please type in the chat, what color trunks did Charlo have on? That's all I want to know. What color trunks did Charlo come out with on? Please, man. Please. Look, my man Boston said he was shaking at the presser. My man Rugo said, I said the same thing. Him and Errol walked out to some straight trash. Look, we gonna listen. He could never be Errol Spence. Jermell Charlo could never be Errol Spence, ever. Right? Now, walk with me as I take you down this, as we go up down this path. I just asked, what color trunks did Charlo have on? Black, sparkly trunks, rhinestone, diamond, whatever color that was. Okay, Truth. Why the fuck do it matter what color trunks Charlo had on? Why is that a red flag for you, Truth? I got a question for y'all. What kind of trunks did Ryan Garcia come out when Tank made him quit? Message. Message. Hey, listen, man. He came out Charlo came out to the trash ass music. I don't know who that was, but it was trash. And he had the same type of trunks that Ryan Garcia had on when he got stopped by Tank. He didn't get the memo. I don't think your man got the memo. He had them same. Listen, man. Come on, man. The trunks? But wait, there's more. Bro, those was the two clues, man. He had them booty ass trunks on. He came out to that trash music and he laid it down. You know what I'm saying? But even still, but you know what I'm saying? My man Boston said, I thought it was supposed to be a Rafe roof design with the stars. Listen, man. Only stars that was there, he was seeing stars. Them was the same kind of joints Ryan Garcia had on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we should have known, man. He took the Ryan route, man. He should have came out. He should have came out to some church music just like Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That was tripping me out, man. My man Boston said, but the sparkly black trunks is cursed. Yes, no more fighters, no more fighters in those sparkly black trunks. Them shits is cooked. They're cooked. They're done with. They're over. You know what I'm saying? But my thing was, man, with Charlo for real, on a real tip, man, you talk this big game, man. I mean, you got fans and media alike, guys like myself. Again, Charlo ain't my favorite guy, right? No, that's a lie. If I say Charlo my favorite guy, that's bullshit, right? But you got fans, media alike, that's saying this guy deserved to be on the pound for pound list. Now, I know that those pound for pound lists are whatever, whoever make them, they objective. You got I don't want to disrespect nobody, but you got a bunch of guys in the room, you know what I mean, that may be able to talk boxing. Some can't talk boxing and have a real boxing conversation with you. And they picking these pound for pound lists, right? You got guys like myself saying that Jamel should have been on the pound for pound list a while before he was undisputed. I felt like Jamel should have been on that pound for pound list, right? Then this guy get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez and refuse to engage. Get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez and decides to gain 14 pounds, move up to 168 to show us that he's got great conditioning. You might as well been on the fucking track team, bro. You might as well been on the track team. You might as well ran from old man Quillis in that old gun. What he said, we run from the security guards, we run from old man Quillis with that old ass gun to the motherfucking track team. You know what I'm saying? Your bro might as well been on the track team. Listen, I be trying my best. I be trying my best not to put like personal feelings into some of these fights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like, you know, people will lead you to believe, people will lead you to believe that it's black and white. People will lead you to believe that it's Mexican versus black, it's white versus black, it's this versus that. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. And the fact of the matter is, when you a real individual and you in life and you got some type of motion going on, that racist shit is not, it's not the end all be all. It's not the most important thing in life for you. Race. Now, don't listen. Anybody that tell you that race don't matter, you got to stay away from them. For sure. That's bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that at all. But, bro, god damn, like, you before the fight, I'm putting on for that culture. What culture, bro? You're bugging, bro. This guy went, listen, man. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Mace. I'm glad they flamed bro up. I'm glad they gave bro the business because that was nasty work, man. Listen, I keep saying I need a nasty work button, man. That was it. Listen, man. If you would have told me that Mel Charlo would have put that kind of performance on, listen, man, that would have been my response. If you would have told me that Jermell Charlo was going to get in the ring and lay down for Canelo Alvarez, I would have had to call bullshit, man. Listen, that performance probably was one of the most, like, again, I try not to put my feelings into this boxing shit, bro. I try to be objective, analyze what I see, talk about what I see, leave it at that, man. That probably was one of the most disgusting performances that I think I've seen in a long time, man. Like again, after I watched that performance, it made me feel like I was watching. Yeah, if you watching this, just think about how you felt like when Tony Weeks stopped the Rolly fight versus the old man. Think about how you felt around that time. Think about how you felt when Tony Weeks let Dave Morrell beat Boy into a coma for 12 rounds. Like the most nastiest feeling that you could feel is like, oh, God, not this. Not my man Boston said he fell asleep in the middle of that fight. Man, listen, man. Hold up. Shout out to my guy, Big Blunts and Boxing. He said, yo, I'm a little late, but what's the deal? What's the deal, my boy? We just in here talking about Charlo. Again, you a little late. Now I'm gonna catch you up. I mean, the sports and political. My man said now he want to fight Bud. Yeah, he want paid it. He want paid it. But just to catch you up, Big Blunts and Boxing, my boy. I was just talking about two of the little red flags we seen with Charlo before he entered the ring with Canelo. Number one, the trash music that he was playing. Number two, he had the same trunks that Ryan Garcia had on against Tank, man. He just took Garcia off the front and put Charlo on the joint. That's it, man. That's it. You know what I mean? We should have knew. We should have knew what was nasty work from there. He came in with the Ryan Garcia specials, and he did the same thing Ryan Garcia did. Well, no, he didn't do the same thing Ryan Garcia did because Ryan Garcia tried to win a round. Ryan Garcia went in there and fought. Ryan Garcia didn't go in there, and at least he didn't pack it in until the 7th round or whenever it was he got stopped. He went in there and tried to make something out that fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's so disappointing when you rooting for a guy, when you feel like a guy got potential, when you feel like a guy ain't getting his just due, and then that person go in there and show you that they just here for a bag. If you was just there for a bag, my boy, you should have said that. But then again, you did say that. You did say that. Why? When did he say that? He said it in the beginning when the fight was made and he wasn't popping his shit. Did y'all see the Castano? Both of the press conferences, how much energy was in there? How much energy? They in there beating the drums. They going back and forth. I'm seeing motherfuckers holding up American flags. I'm seeing all this energy, all this rah-rah, all this blah blah. Did y'all see the Tony Harrison? Did y'all see the Tony Harrison interview? Pre-fight joint? All the energy that was in the Tony Harrison pre-fight? Did y'all see that? Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. We do it for you. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, we do it for USA. Listen. I'm just asking this question. Y'all let me know in the chat if I'm lying or not. In the Tony Harrison one post-conference wrap-up joint, in a post-fight conference, the post-fight presser, bruh was crying and said, I don't even play games. Is that what he said? Is that what he said? I don't even play games. I don't even go to recess, bruh. Ain't that what he said, bro? Am I making that up? Am I making that up, or is that what Charlo said? Bruh said he don't even play games. He don't go to recess at school. That's what he said. How you go from crying, talking about you don't play games, to then I ain't get knocked out. At least I ain't get knocked out. What? Who are you, bruh? Bro? Bro, do Charlo got a what they call them shits? Doppelganger? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to V's from Detroit. Ganger. Do Charlo got a doppelganger or some shit like that? Because what he did in there was crazy work. That was nasty work to say the least. Look, man. Nasty work, man. Crazy work, man. My man Big Blunts and Boxing said, that's funny because they said Spence had the same style trunks as Wilder when Wilder went out on his ship. Hey, you know what? But you know what, though? Bro? Charlo could never be Earl Spence. And you know what? Now that, because hindsight is always 2020. And even like I said, and again, we heard it from Mason Cam, but it's A-Side talking right now. So I'm gonna come with the same point because it's a valid point. First, number one, when I think about Charlo, all I could think about is now number two. Number two, why you feel the need to say that about Earl Spence? Why you feel the need to say, "Oh, Earl had me"? I ain't gonna have me looking tired like Earl Spence. Listen, man, you don't think you did enough cardio, bro? Motherfucker, don't think you did enough cardio, bro? You ran around for a long time, bro, in the ring. You in there bracing for punt. Come on, bro. Motherfucker went down. Like them boys said, that was a surrender tactic. He hit you with a right hook. You assessed the situation. You ain't see no route to run. You took a knee, bro. You disgusting nigga. You act. Excuse my language. So I'm sorry. We gotta block that word out. Admin block the word out. Bro, Ryan Garcia took the knee. He bent the knee. That's nasty work. I gotta put them pictures. I gotta get them pictures and put them back to back and tweet that out. The picture with Ryan on the knee looking up and the picture with him on the knee looking silly, bro, with the same trunks on and the same corny walkout music, man. These guys, listen, man. Listen, one thing about me, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. One thing about me is that I do my best to keep my energy away from these fighters. I'll try to look at the fights. I try to break them shits down. I try to make sure I could come up with a valid opinion, enough so that I could get people to come on my YouTube and watch me or listen to me or be on Twitter, Facebook, wherever, and listen to. I would like for people to feel that my boxing opinion is valid. That's me, right? Now, at the same time, with so much emotion, so much energy that come into this sport, you can't help but to root for God. That's the sport. It's whatever sport it is. You can't help but to have a team or root for God and all of this, man. This guy, Jermell Charlo, is a fraud, man. He's a fraud, bro. Why is he a fraud? Because you went in there and you didn't try to win. I'm hearing people saying, like, well, what was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? Listen, man. This man, hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Yo, my man Rito in the building. Shout out to my guy. You know what I'm saying? Rito. Yo, A-Side. What's the word? Chat. What's the word, man? Yo, show some love to my man Rito. You know what I'm saying? This guy went in the ring and he frauded, bro. Listen, what was he supposed to do? I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this. He was posting workout videos with him hitting the bag, with hitting the bodysuit. Maybe he should have hit somebody. Maybe that. Now, what I do know is that Jermell Charlo had at least 8 weeks to prepare for this fight. That means he had at least 8 weeks to come up with some sort of game plan to defeat Canelo Alvarez. What I could tell you is that there's no way in hell that game plan consisted of what he did Saturday night. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that Jermell Charlo's game plan looked anything like he did Saturday night. So if I have to believe that what he did Saturday night, if I'm smart enough, if everybody's smart enough to believe that the game plan that he formulated for Saturday night, that he didn't use it, then you have to say that not only did he not use the game plan, he got in there, he felt the power, and he said he was done with it. 1 second. Had to have some of that nice A-Side boxing lemonade. It ain't on the streets yet, so I can't show it to you. But yeah, you gotta believe that that Derek James, who is the trainer of the year currently, because this year ain't over yet, who's the current trainer of the year, formulated a decent enough game plan, or what they thought was a decent enough game plan to go in there and top or defeat Canelo Alvarez. You gotta believe that. I won't believe anything else. I won't believe that Derrick James told Jermell Charlo to run around, because in between rounds, Derrick James is telling him the same thing. Let your hands go. Throw some punches. Come on. You got to get a stoppage here. He tucked it in. Listen, again, no disrespect. I don't know him personally. The fact of the matter is, if you talking boxing, you have 8 weeks or however long until your fight to formulate a game plan. Charlo formulated a game plan. He got in the ring with Canelo. He was happy to be there. He was happy to borrow those trunks from Ryan Garcia. He was happy to pick from the Set It Off soundtrack and find the the wackest song that he could find to walk out to. And he was happy to go in there and lay it down. People are saying that Canelo Alvarez is rejuvenated. This guy made Canelo Alvarez look like a new man. Listen, man. As soon as he came out for the third round, you know what I said to myself? Yo, that is crazy work. Mel don't realize that was his big moment, and he fake the bed. That's a fact, man. That's a Snapple fact. That's a Snapple fact, man. Before this, man, again, I'm not talking personally. I don't know that man personally. Before this, I had so much respect for Mel Charlo as a fighter. Like, even in my mind, I'm sitting here breaking this fight down. I'm now listen, man. I probably watch Castaño Mel 2. I'm just talking about during the time from when Canelo in the Charlo fight got posted. I probably watched the fight maybe 15, 20 times. No bullshit. Front to back. 15, 20 times, I probably watched that fight, right? In my mind, I'm like, listen, if Charlo is doing this and Canelo don't punch half as much, even if Canelo punch harder than Charlo, if Charlo decide to establish a jab, work off the jab, give foot move, give lateral movement off that jab, maybe throw a little bit of counters here and there, Charlo might have an opportunity, bro. He might have an opportunity to do something. Maybe win, maybe not. But if he fight a decent enough fight and keep Canelo busy for more than half the round, I could guarantee that round 9, 10, Canelo gonna be tired. This guy went in there and threw 4 punches for 12 rounds. This guy went in there and laid down, bro. That is so crazy to me, man. That is so crazy. My man Rito said Cam cursed him out. He not gonna bring no hoes out to no fights. That's a fact, bro. My man Boston said throw all the game tape in the trash for that one. Listen, you right, Boston. But at the same time, it's so disheartening to see a guy that you know, man. Listen, before this Canelo fight, nobody could tell me that this guy don't belong on a pound for pound list, man. You cannot tell me that Jermell Charlo ain't a P for P fighter. Come on, what are you talking about? It don't make no sense. I don't want to hear what these guys got to say. Canelo's rejuvenated. This guy got done with the fight and said, I dared to be great. And come on, man. Come on, man. Dared to do what? Be great? Are you dumb? Are you crazy? I can't believe that this dude did that. And again, I'm saying it again. I don't know him personally. It's not an attack on the man. I'm talking about the fighter. I'm talking about the fighter. Well, how you gonna talk about the fighter if you never laced him up and got in the ring? Well, if you don't want people to talk about you or criticize you, you should fight in your basement and turn all the cameras off, man. Fight in the basement. Don't let nobody see you. Fight in your backyard, man. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This guy didn't even try, man. He didn't even try to win. He didn't try to establish no type of game plan. Canelo winding up with left hooks all the way from back here. You not doing nothing but bracing for shot, bro. Then you got the nerve to call out Terrence Crawford after the fight. You got the nerve to stand in front of a podium and say, "Oh, well, I guess I'll start talking shit again because that's what you." No, bro, you should have been talking shit. You should have been popping it. Canelo was laughing at you the whole way through. You ain't say nothing to him the whole way through. And this is why I have a problem with the way people talk about Shakur Stevenson. Oh, he don't got that energy for Loma. He only got the energy for Dev and Frank. Well, what about him? What about Jermell Charlo? Because if you go back and look at that Tony Harrison joint, he had a lot of energy for Tony Harrison. He had a lot of energy for Rosario. Had a lot of energy for Castano. A lot of energy for John Jackson. A lot of energy for Charles Hatley. A lot of energy for these guys. Where was your energy for Canelo? Why did all of a sudden you become humble Mel? Before you was MAGA Mel. Now you humble Mel. And you got your boots smoked. Being humble. Crazy work, man. Crazy, nasty, disgusting work, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I never saw Jermell Charlo on my TV again, I would not be mad. I do not like that. I don't appreciate that. As a fan, as a supporter, as somebody that know and love the sport of boxing, I do not appreciate what he did Saturday night. I don't appreciate that. If it was a way I could get my money back, I swear I would go try to get my money back, man. Or like Cam said, at least half of it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. That was crazy, man. But either way, let's move on to some more news, man. Y'all see the thumbnail, man. Ryan Garcia. Fat Stale was good. Shout out to my man Fat Stale, man. Yeah, Fat Stale was good. Shout out to Wifey. Wifey said Charlo was trying to get that bag. You right, baby. But this the thing though, babe. He didn't have to try to get the bag. The motherfucker was gonna get the bag regardless. He could have fought. He could have stood up. You know what I'm saying? He could have stood up. He could have tried to. What he told? What day they say you could have did something? Why you ain't do nothing when the fat bitch jumped on me? You could have did. You know what I'm saying? Could have did something. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, let me see. Let me read this comment right here. He said the fight was trash and I saw it for free. You know what? Let me tell you something, LB. I'm gonna keep it tall, bro. Boxing is not a commercial sport. As much as we like to think that we fans, as much as we like to think that we carry this shit going forward, I understand that my little couple dollars is not going to change the world. You know what I'm saying? But for me, when I watch fights, just me personally, right? When I watch fights, I like to patronize because, again, just like we hearing that PBC is not about to re-sign with Showtime, I love the sport, you know what I mean? So I'm a patronize. Now I wish I wouldn't have patronized, you feel me? But that's just me. I can only speak for me. LB. I appreciate the comment though. You know what I'm saying? Fat Still, he said, nah, for real, I need my money and time back. That's a fact. But before you got in here, Fat Still, I told him, I said we should have known what's up when he came out with the trash music and he came out with the same trunks that Ryan had when he got knocked out by Tank. Yeah. LB. Stop the cap. Nah, he was not making more money fighting Bud than he was gonna make fighting Canelo. No way. Stop the cap. He wasn't gonna make more money. Yeah. No way. That's cap. He wasn't gonna make more money. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's just that shit was disappointing, man. I was thoroughly disappointed. And what's probably gonna happen is Canelo might fight Maul next or some shit like that, chip him up, and then next thing you know, Canelo did beat some black fighters in their prom. You know how it goes. You know, it's a talking point. Now, again, like I said, that ain't nothing to hang your hat on. But again, for some of his fans, for some of the people that got ulterior motives, for some individuals that's not all the way here for the sport of boxing, that's what they're gonna bring to the table. And so that's why, you know what I'm saying, I was a little, you know what I mean, upset with what was going on, man. That really bothered me, man. That bothered me a lot. I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna BS you. That really, really, really bothered me, man. You know what I'm saying? But on the other news, because really the show must go on. Let's share this. Let's share something. Let me share something with my people. Oh, one more thing. When I seen Charlo after that fight, this definitely was on my mind. This nigga's scared. This nigga's scared. Bro was petrified. Let me see. All right. We're gonna share this screen real quick, man. It's gonna be my second topic for today. Then we're gonna slide up out of here. All right, let me go ahead and share this screen. So for those of y'all that don't know, Ryan Garcia is scheduled to come back December 2nd in a Golden Boy fight with Golden Boy. I don't want to say prospect because obviously look at the fights. But with Golden Boy, lightweight contender Oscar La Migrana Duarte, right? So let's do some reading, man. Ryan at the top, he's saying, I wanted Duarte for me and the fans. I'm ready to give the people another show. That's cap. That's cap. Okay. All right. Now, this is from this obviously is a boxing scene article, and the title's there. This article was written by Random Hits. Shout out to Random Hits. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? As previously reported on BoxingScene.com, Ryan Garcia will make his ring return against Mexico's Oscar Duarte on Saturday, December 2nd, 12-rounder. Super lightweight event presented by Cancun Boxing and will be broadcast live on the Zone. Yeah, man. It's a lot of talk here. Let me see. Let's go. I'm so excited to announce that I'll be fighting Oscar Duarte December 2nd. I'm back and feeling better and stronger than before. I wanted Duarte for me and the fans. He's tough, and I'm ready to give the people another show and my best weight again. Say whatever you want about Ryan, but I'm always gonna get the fans what they want. Love you. See you December 2nd. Location and ticketing will be soon announced. Now let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something for those that's willing to listen. Listen, man. Oscar Duarte is no joke, man. I wish YouTube was friendly enough for me to sit here, put my face in a small box over to the side, and just play you highlights from Oscar Duarte. Dog. Listen, this will be Ryan Garcia's second toughest. If I'm thinking about his resume, this is the second toughest fight behind that Tank fight, man. You got a guy in Duarte that's a big lightweight. Now, okay, you moving him up to you moving you right. I got you, Rito. You right. He said I thought Ryan was done with lightweight. He is. Now you taking out, and again, I'm not going to use the word prospect. You taking somebody in Oscar Duarte that's 26-1, right? 21 knockouts. I think he done knocked out his last 5 or some shit like that. He got good wins. He got wins over Alex Martin. Now that's a journeyman. He got a knockout, a KO over Roger Gutierrez, the former 130-pound champion. That's the guy that Hector Garcia beat for his 130 pounds. So he's knocked out a guy who was a former champion. So yes, obviously, Mexican fighter. They're gonna have a lot of fighters on their resume that we not familiar with. But there are a couple guys that we are familiar with, and he stopped those guys. This guy is a live cannon in a fight with Ryan Garcia, man, and live enough cannon to what I'm telling you that Truth is gonna spend my money betting on Oscar Duarte to stop Ryan Garcia. If he beats Ryan Garcia, it's gonna be by stoppage. If Ryan Garcia's body is frail like it was against Tank, he's gonna go out. I promise you. This guy, listen, I can't play no play. I can't get into the game tape with y'all, man. But I promise you, when you done with this video, when you done with this live, go on this same app and type in Oscar Duarte, man. That dude is an animal, man. Strong, big for the and again, he's a big lightweight. He's not a small lightweight. So when essentially you're not dragging this guy up. And that's why I didn't give Tank shit for Hector Luis Garcia. Yeah, Hector Luis Garcia was a 130 pounder, but when you standing next to Tank, fucking bigger than Tank, and they fighting at 135. I'm gonna call him small. You bigger than the guy you fight. I'm supposed to call you small because you coming from another weight class. Come on, man. We can't act crazy, man. We can't play these games, man. We can't play these games, man. Oscar Duarte is a big lightweight, and I'm thinking that he's gonna knock Ryan Garcia out. I'm picking Oscar Duarte to stop Ryan Garcia, man. I promise you. I feel like Oscar De La Hoya is double crossing Ryan. That's why the title is Ryan double crossed. We know that Ryan got some issues with Golden Boy. We know that even before this last issue with the Tank fight, previously Ryan said that he wasn't going to fight, and they had to go back renegotiate contract. Him and his parents and team was having issues with Golden Boy. We know that. We know that. That's not nothing new. You could Google that information. That's not no chatty patty shit. I'm talking about that I just made up. You could Google that information. So for me, everybody know that Ryan want the Rolly fight, and Golden Boy done did some weird shit and went out and signed O'Hara Davies, and like, you know what I mean? They Golden Boy is trying to position themselves for that strap at 140. They know Ryan don't want to be there. So if Ryan don't want to be there, why not send them off with a loss? And I feel that's the vibe. I'm telling you, when you got a fighter like Ryan Garcia that generates so much money, right? Even with Oscar Duarte, if you look on the Golden Boy YouTube page, type in Oscar Duarte on your search bar on YouTube. You got guys like Doug Fisher, talking about how strong and how good he is. You got videos of Oscar Duarte on the Golden Boy channel, breaking down, like talking about some of his knockouts and shit like that. This ain't just a guy from Mexico that they just found to get Ryan as a tune-up for Ryan Garcia. This dude ain't no tune-up, man. This dude ain't nothing sweet for Ryan Garcia, man. This is a live fight for Ryan Garcia. For the life of me, I can't understand why you would let, mind you, Ryan Garcia had a trainer. Then he got with Reynoso, had a couple fights with Reynoso. Then he got with Joe Goossen, had a couple fights with Joe Goossen. Now he's with Derek James. This guy is on his third trainer in like 2 years. 2 or 3 years. He's on his third trainer. There's no way that you put a guy that's possibly in between styles, for sure in between trainers. First fight with a new trainer, but possibly even in between styles. There's no way you put him in a ring with a guy like Oscar Duarte. It doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. The only way it makes sense is if you are possibly trying to get your fighter beat. It just don't make sense, man. Listen. If you know boxing, you know it don't make sense. My man Rito said, wouldn't be the first time Oscar tried to lie on one of his own fighters. That's a Fendi. That's a fact. Message. You know what I'm saying? But I respect Ryan for taking the fight. I respect him for being the man, stepping up to the plate, and wanting that smoke. You can't get mad at a guy for wanting that smoke, because Charlo, this nigga's scared. Crazy work. Crazy work, man. And whatever trunks Ryan Garcia come out on in December 2nd when he fight Oscar Duarte, ban them shits, man. I don't care if he knocked Oscar Duarte out in the first round. Don't wear no Ryan Garcia trunks like Jermell Charlo, because they will take your energy, and what will happen will be, yeah, man, that was crazy, nasty work, man. But at the same time, hey, you gotta respect Ryan. You gotta, you gotta show him some love. You gotta be appreciative that he taking them fights, man. But I'm telling you, this is the second hardest fight on Ryan Garcia resume, and Oscar Duarte do not come to play, bro. He don't come to play. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to put money on him to knock Ryan Garcia's head through the third ropes. I promise you. That's where the dough is going. The dough is going on Oscar Duarte, TKO, KO. KO, TKO, Oscar Duarte. If I lose, I lose. But that's good money. I know them odds are going to be crazy. That's good money. I'm telling you, that's good money. I promise that's good money, man. Listen, I'll be back live. When will I be back live? I'll be back live Thursday. I'll be back live Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this schedule, man. Tuesdays and Thursdays. We will keep this schedule. ASOP Boxing, ASB, Truth over Narrative. Truth is undisputed. RIP Draco the Ruler, man. I'll be back live on Thursday, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. ASOP, we gotta go eat dinner, guys. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Again, I know most people tune in and they fuck with ASOP because
most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
that's a fact, man. If you watch Charlo fight Canelo Alvarez, you was thoroughly disappointed. But if it's one thing that we learned about Jermell Charlo, and listen, bro, if it's one thing that we learned about Jermell Charlo in a fight with Canelo, we for sure learned that, man. It's ASOP Boxing again, man. It's truth. That's over Truth over Narrative. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, send the super chats, send it in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Hold up. Let me get my man LB. Great content, brother. Keep doing my thing. Hey, LB, man. Make sure you tune back in with me, man. Thursday, same bat time, same bat place, man. I appreciate you, my guy. We out.